Zamani, Colonial Marines Intelligence, Surveillance, and Recon Service. Yes, most Marines call us Commissars. And no, we're not as bad as you heard. Katanga has over 80 years of history, but the interest is from 25. His owner, Six and Company. The board is unclear. We compile information moving further than previous since Katanga was a Lithman, survived the financial lock following up the Central.
You're an Echo Company. Send me.
Alright, here's a speech. Pay attention. Based on the missions you complete, you can requisition new weapons. More tactical.
Chat, what do I do?
If you've got a Weyland-Yutani weapon in DR and lockdown, go talk to Esther. I just do hardware. Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hole somewhere.
Still going through last mission's reports. I read slow. There's something you ought to be doing. Any briefing you need, you should give any briefing you need. There's something.
Do you have a special someone back home? It is important to motivate safe mission return. firearm, Marie. Your boot's untied. See to that. As you were? As you were? Unless you're delivering a report, report to your platoon leader. Unless you're delivering...
People don't often talk to me. Outside of work, I mean. I'm not scary. I eat brains with a spoon like any other Intel operator. That's a joke. Katanga has over 80 years of history, but the internet is from 25 years ago. Its owner's Sixon Company reported the refinery was destroyed. Yet, here it floats. A system controlled by Sixon's rival, Weyland Yutani. In the previous century, they were a moderately large interstellar corporation. They even had aspirations of competing with Weyland Yutani. Sixon invested heavily in space facilities. In 2174, they purchased Katanga from its previous owner. Finally was refit and towed to the mid-ring. Katanga was originally constructed 82 years ago by Kinshasa in the Ministry of Art in the Air, the state mining enterprise of the DR Congo. In 2017, Guinea-Tat fell under sanction by the United Americans Assembly. They had sold resources to the revolutionary forces leaving behind its reports. To survive the financial losses, they auctioned off their space assets. That's when Sixon purchased Katanga. Unclear. The ICC logged that Sixon scuttled it due to irreparable damage. There are no details on the cause or scope of that damage. You'd expect insurers to demand that.
Chat, what am I supposed to do?
Regulation cornbread contains 16 vitamins. Yeah, damn right you're ready for another mission.
Oh, thank God I finally found it.
Honecker is somewhere up on Katanga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find him, get him out alive.
Chat, you ready for me to shit on these kids? Garbage.
Honecker, you out there? Staff Sergeant Herrera, Colonial Marines.
Chat, you can use keyboard and mouse. I'm so dumb.
It's in a radio dead zone. Patch into the local network. Honecker, you read?
Yeah, lot clear. Listen, to get to me, you'll have to go through the network security route.
Chat, what the hell was that?
security up in the ops center. Did you hear explosions just now?
Yes, sir,
Just
that
the
was
sound
my
of bugs meeting
shotgun.
the bottom of a combat boot.
Chat, how do I get up there? Oh my god, I'm blind. It's right here. What does this do? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I can see you on my monitors now. Wait, xenomorphs, heading to you.
Let us
From
handle it.
what direction? Oh, that way. That ought to take care of them. Oh crap, chat.
That's the plan. Incoming. Wait, right side.
Wow. Our fight in Ballin Station went very differently. Sorry. Have you seen a gray striped xenomorph?
Striped? No.
Have you been down to the surface? Did you make any arrests?
We can't discuss operations on an open channel, Doc.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Chat, did it just say striped?
Somebody bagged a few bugs here.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I'm
Break some
concerned
pipes to
that.
blow. I think it's jammed.
Ambush in the rear.
Oh my god, chat, there's so many. Chat. Chat, I'm gonna die. No.
Those big ones, they're the ones that come out of people.
Best not to think about it, Doc. Marines, cut the door.
Chat, what the hell was that thing?
Working
It's a
Joes.
chunk of boy.
Those Zeeks and robots?
That was shit.
Dingoes, front and back, circle up.
Shit. Die.
So, the halls between you and me are 120 below zero, so...
Holy shit, chat.
You'll have to cut the refrigerant to reach me. I broke the valve, tossed the wheel in a side room. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's it. Just attach it to the valve in the pump room. Behind you!
Let's go, chat. Aliens ain't got nothing on us.
Great. Now your lunch won't freeze on the way in. In theory.
It's already getting red hot in there. Move fast, fire team.
Oh my god, chat. Oh my gosh.
Motion in the ducts around you. Get hot.
No. Chat, why did it close? No. No.
Attention, right flank.
Revive me. Oh,
Sorry. Again, it's just there's one Xeno that I keep seeing it. I think maybe I'm just I don't know. I haven't slept.
Chat just eyes up and they were literally crawling on the pipes above me. Yeah.
Bypassing damage.
She's here! Monica, get out of there! God!
Bypassing damage.
Chat, that's the striped one.
That one knows me, followed me, and they made it in the lab on LV-895. He came up here with us. We didn't know until the woman the one it came out of. Her name was Monica.
Sad story, blah blah blah. I'm just trying to kill aliens here.
Bypassing damage.
The room I'm in, it's only supposed to be opened by company admins. Unlocking takes a couple minutes. Xenos will be drawn by the noise. Vibration, whatever, they'll come. Be ready. Locks are dropping. Hope you can. Good luck. They're coming.
Chat, this is about to be a hell of a ride. Stupid, no, stupid. Chat, there's two of them.
Monica, she's back. She's coming for me.
Chat, that thing might be big and scary, but it cowards into events like a. But you're big and scary, and it takes like 100 bullets to kill you. Why are you running? Oh, it's back. See, like, what kind of boss in the game does that? Oh my god. You're stupid. Let's go. Oh god. Chad, they just keep coming.
Another way! More Xenos! More Xenos!
Chat, we killed it.
It's over. Oh, God. Finally.
That thing looks
Board's
dope.
clear. Collect our man.
Looks like it's made out of silver almost. I'm gonna stab it.
Ain't got a pressure suit. Stand by, fire team. New plan coming. Call. Let's talk.
Chat, we found a man that almost got us killed twice.
Well, we found Honecker. Now we've got to get him safely back to the Endeavor. Lieutenant Coe will bring our dropship into one of the refinery hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for pickup. Doc, take a
What
side
are
arm. Fire
those?
team. Honecker don't have an EVA suit. And do our dropship in one piece.
I would confirm or deny that will happen. It'll probably happen. He will be blown.
Bottom is filled with water. Not a good sign.
Water in space. No, not a good sign. We'll capture it. Shit, this thing does do like aimbot.
I can't aim for shit, but I can shoot.
Why didn't I just leave you?
Swarm, coming in.
Yes, I can very clearly tell. Heater grenade.
More of them from the sides.
Oh my god. Go, chat. It's not go, chat. Okay, let's go, chat.
Junction's clear.
Which way do I go?
Direct routes blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. We'll bypass below decks.
I'm going to act like I understand what you said. I will just go where the markers are.
Down 8 flights. Subject 3-8. The core leaks flooded the whole bottom of the station. Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1. Head through waste processing.
Oh my god, chat. This wasn't going to attack me, but I thought it was one of the people on my team.
Get feet wet, Marines. They're in the ducts.
Boom. Bye. Boom. Aliens go boom. Please stop chasing me. Oh my god, there's more. No. Okay, aliens go boom. Go boom. You went boom. I see what cuts it. Rotted, old, burnt chicken nugget. What the hell? Yeah.
All right, everyone out of the pool.
Listen,
No power to the door. Get the backup generator far into the room.
Get out of there. Trevor. Oh, great. Hostiles coming. Just what I needed.
They're coming.
Of course they're coming. Chat, look, the burnt chicken nuggets are back. You want to become a chicken nugget? Become a chicken nugget. He's literally becoming a burnt chicken nugget as we speak. This is a red burnt chicken nugget.
Watch the left. they're locked down. Esther?
A 16 million digit cipher. Perhaps check the logs of the maintenance synthetics.
Chat, how's there supposed to be memory on this thing? It has no head.
I have the code for you.
It's supposed to be a brain on it. That's what it's supposed to have a memory. I'm very confused. I'm just going to play the game. Dude, chat, that was Shrek and I was in a swamp. I pissed off Shrek. He went, get out, me swamp. Get out, me swamp. I knew it, chat. Why do they always jump on me? Revive me, stupids. Revive me, you idiot. There's nobody there. Finally. You get, you stupid doggy. Try to get me killed, I'll blow you up. You would become a chicken nugget. Why the hell is there so many? It's not like you're doing anything. You're not doing any work. Stop complaining if there's more or not. What the hell is this? There's nothing on the right. Right? Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that person said clear. What do you mean clear?
Shore party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship approach to the refinery. No response from Hangar Delta's ALS. Diverting to Epsilon.
Number 4, rolling on your position.
Why is there so many? Where is this alien? That man made it halfway over. He even has legs over. What are you doing, bro? You're useless. Made. Your truck skunk. What the hell is that? Oh my god.
Keep moving, fire team.
Chat, should I? Big boom. Bigger boom.
Door heads locked down. There's more working shows though. Ness?
I would be pleased to assist.
Oh my gosh. Chat, I'm on 4 health.
Data corruption, I'm afraid. No cipher present.
I'm passing down.
There we are. Sending you the door code.
Oh my god, chat. Yo, Shrek Swamp again. The aliens are Shreks.
Shoal body, we are down in Hangar Epsilon. Sending back
Oh my god. Chat, I thought that thing was dead.
the Beltway. Home stretch, fire team.
So, we're safe.
Let's ask these guys.
I think that's a no. Man, just went, I think we're safe. And then an entire some aliens pop out of nowhere. So, yeah, not so much.
Passage secured. That a company ship?
Chat, that's like paint.
What the fuck happened here?
A war.
Wayland Yutani synths brought local animals up to replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
They bred Xenos? Come mierdas. I have no link to PrideFly. I can't run the launch sequence by remote. Shoal
That is my
body, you prep the hangar.
problem. Yo, imagine I can drive this ship.
Start depressurization when you're ready. When you hit that, every Xeno in the vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
No. No, I want to help. Out here.
Help, you idiot.
Watch left flank.
Short party. Pressurize the hydraulics for the main doors. Controls are below the landing deck. Still seeing no pressure on the main doors. Anyone going to hit the hydraulics? Hello, somebody get Ethan on the way to door hydraulics prime. Continuing launch sequence. Short party. Deactivate the safety interlock on the main doors. Controls are
Oh
in the
my
landing
god,
signal
so
officer
I have to
station.
do
Left side.
everything.
Should I leap out there and hit the lock myself? Safety interlock disengaged. Resuming cycle.
Fire team, more Xenos inbound. Now the real fun starts. The spinners inbound.
Chat, it's the burnt chicken nugget. Why me? Stay away from me.
drive lights. Get to the Air Force's console and clear for final depressurization. Still waiting on Air Force clearance, short party. Staff Sergeant, we're good to go. Mount up, fire team, double time. Passes and seat, short party, flip and burn at 15. Remember to tense your legs. Anyone who passes out gets their picture on ShipNet.
Let's go, chat.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Can I bring stuff in? Streaming?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Chat, what should we do next? I'll chat, hang on, I'll be back in a sec. So, I still. Alright, chat, I'm back. I was just replacing the batteries in my Xbox controller. See what's in the Fortnite item shop. And let's do some like creative fields or something.
What is that? Oh. Dude, cast a spell.
Water bottle flip basketball trick shot. Water bottle flip. I put it on guard that I actually I had shooting. Well, it's actually 9 people, but one of the persons didn't come because they didn't care that. I put it on guard that I actually was
Chat, wasn't this that one bathroom that was like really rare?
8 people.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
Well, it's actually 9 people, but one of the persons didn't come because they didn't care that it. I put it on guard that I actually was I had
It's a banana. It's a banana.
well, that's
Chat, what is this? I just wanted to watch FNCS. Oh, it's up there. Yo, I got the full red carpet. Chat, this is how I would choose a red carpet. Alright, let's go watch FNCS.
However, if you're not watching each turn in a messy game, you can easily bounce off of one of these to be sent into the zone, or even worse, into Tayson's line of sight. With these incredible additions to the map, plus some old favorites returning, we can't wait to see you all in action when FNCS returns in February. Until next time, we'll see you on the battle bus. Beep, beep.
Pizza just a bit. Oh, it tastes better. I like cheese.
Pizza? I personally choose hamburgers. Burgers, because I love fries. Probably hamburgers.
High ground just because if you end up doing it on height, it's really easy to finish the game.
I'm more of a low ground player.
Probably low ground just because high ground is such a gamble.
Low ground because it's more consistent. Low ground, with Spider-Man's in the game, everyone can swing up and then boom. Comes with a lot more risk, so that's why I usually choose low ground.
I'm more of a dog person for sure. I have 2 dogs myself.
For me, it's cats.
Chat, I
Because
go for
right now I
dog.
have 3 cats and 1 dog.
Definitely dogs because I've had a lot of cats. One of my cats actually jumped down the chimney. So yeah, after that, I'm not getting the cat again.
Damn, bro, that
Dogs,
sucks.
I have 1
I'm still
dog.
going for
Oh,
dogs.
hold on. I have a dog and a cat, so hopefully they don't hear me when I say this, but I'll probably choose the cat, to be honest. I would say by car.
Definitely rotation by car.
I'm infamous for being nice with the quad crash here, actually. My car, just because I'm not very good at
I like the car unless it's the OG car crashes because they nerfed them this chapter. I even like barely do anything.
I think I'd rather have bionic legs. Probably legs, to be honest. Bionic legs. Because I can probably run super, super fast. Bionic arms, I could go crazy with the cranes.
I'll probably
Bionic
do a
legs.
bionic legs just because I feel like you can probably run faster and stuff like that. Not too athletic when it comes to running.
Definitely spike traps. They're way more OP.
Like,
I think spike traps. Because poison darts were a little confusing. The mechanical skill that
Poison
spike traps
darts
like
suck.
sometimes there's a lot of outplays you can do with them. Spike traps, those are really fun.
you could easily dodge the
Definitely spike
poison dart
traps.
traps and death runs. They're so easy.
Takeout, because there's just so many restaurants out there that I love.
Definitely home cook.
Takeout tastes better when you make it yourself, so I'll probably go home cook. I prefer home cooks just because it's just what I'm used to.
Definitely takeout. I like fast food a lot.
Sand.
I prefer sand just because I am very close to the beach.
I like the sand. I really like the beach. Being Canadian, I'm probably
I
gonna go
love
with snow.
beaches and snow sucks, so
Snow.
yeah, sand.
I think I like snow more.
Bro, you're crazy.
Definitely middle. I'd say middle zone just to get the higher chance of playing the next one, the better positioning.
Probably edge.
Edges
Definitely more of an
always
edge
gets me
guy. I
killed.
was one of the first people to ever sort of be a dead side.
I'm gonna have to say EU, even though Google is on NA. I think EU is the better option here.
I like EE.
Coming from NA, I gotta be repping NA.
Definitely NA.
I go NA because I use NA.
What's going on, Fortnite fam? It's Life with Panda here, back again with
don't know you.
another
You are not
player
my
joining
family.
us. Defiable hanging out, returning to the lobby. What's going on, Defiable?
Nothing much. How are you doing?
Doing good. Looking forward to the season, man. Now, obviously, 2022 is here, and we have a brand new competitive game mode in duos. What is your personal favorite game mode in Fortnite?
My personal favorite is duos, followed behind by solos. Obviously, the season's duos and their solo cash cups.
What is your favorite part about this current meta?
I'd say the Spider-Man. I like how the mechanics work. I like how they function, and I land at the Daily Bugle where the Spider-Man is most common there. I really like the meta right now.
Who are you duoing with here in Chapter 3, Season 1?
I'm doing with my friend Mojo. I've known him for over 1.5 years. We met in 2020 and just clicked in trios.
So tell us a little bit about you. What does your day-to-day look like, and including Fortnite into that schedule?
Obviously, I have school from for like 7 hours, so I get home at around 3:30ish. Do my homework until 5 or until I'm done with it, and then I hop on. If there's any journeys, I play them. If there's not, then I usually just play creative or play scrims. And then on weekends, it's journey days, so I just warm up for the journeys, and that's basically it.
How did you get into Fortnite?
My friends in Season 3, all the hype started building up at my school, and then they were like, hey, you should download Fortnite. And I've been
Oh
playing
my
ever
god,
since.
chat.
What are
Oh my
some
God.
expectations for you in Fortnite in
I'm on
2022?
the board.
I hope to place top 5 in FNCS in one of them, especially this one, because I have really high expectations for myself. I want to place in a lot of the cash cups, and I just want to get my name out there, basically.
How do you stay motivated when playing Fortnite?
When I'm not motivated, I usually just take a day or two off, or if I'm like if I'm not playing really good, and I'm like playing,
Yeah,
or if
chat,
I'm playing really
epic
bad,
row
then
one.
I'll take like a 1 or 2 day break, so I can just fully
Yeah,
reset my
row one
mentality and
again.
everything.
So you mentioned that you like to take some
And
time to
again.
rest to avoid that burnout when playing the game too much. What are some things that
Hey,
you
chat,
do
this was a
when you
solo
are away
season.
from Fortnite?
I like to play football, and then I also like to play other games. Or I just like sitting in a call with my friends and just talking to them.
Thank you so much, Defiable, for hanging out with us and answering some questions. Tell the people at home where they can find you.
Twitter.com/Defiable1_. You can find me on YouTube. Just search up Defiable, and those are like the main 2 I use.
Chat, that man rocking hollow. Whatever that skin is. Hollow Dr. Doom. It's a weird skin choice, but okay. Yo, chat, Dr. Doom died.
Obviously really excited.
Like, I'm going to go for that first place.
Definitely we're going to qualify for grand finals.
I'm super excited.
I'm going all the way. I'm winning FNCS. On the West Coast, it's going to be Epic Will and Arkham. That's like kind of everyone's opponent. I'm just making sure that I'm as prepared as I can be.
We'll dominate low ground and scare everybody off. My duo and I bring a lot of chemistry.
work a lot harder than a lot of the other players. I'll get my best for sure.
I think they should be worried about me. I don't miss my shots.
I'm definitely one to hear in finals for sure.
Oh, ready to crush it. We're going in this hard and we're going to win.
I'm beyond ready to crush the competition.
Let's go, baby! Let's bring it on.
Let's go. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Chapter 3, Season 1 of the FNCS. And one qualifier is down, meaning that only one qualifier remains for these teams to claim their spot at the top and take the pickaxe of champions. I'm your host, Hello Kelly Lake, and of course, everyone, we have 6 exciting games today with some of the best duos in NA West. And I can't do this by myself. No, I have to have 2 of the best men I could find on the desk with me. So let's introduce to you these gentlemen right now. Of course, you guys have seen them on the desk with me last chapter. We got Panda coming back on the desk here. And then, of course, Takata joining me once again. Panda, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I just got rickrolled on TikTok.
I mean, I'm feeling hyped as well, Kelly. We just saw some incredible action coming from NA East. I also know in the qualifying round for NA West, Epic Whale and Arca, I mean, they dropped the high elimination game, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Oh yeah, everyone, you guys, if you were able to watch Qualifier 1, then you guys are going to be so excited for what we have in store for you today. But of course, what we're watching here, maybe you guys are just joining us for the first time and we need to break down the schedule. But first, everyone, we have to talk about where you guys can watch everything right now. And of course, that's in Legends Landing. If you guys haven't been able to check that out, you definitely need to. What is Legends Landing? Well, you can watch all of this action here in the new Legends Landing, found in by the Epic Discovery Row. Takata, I mean, this is an amazing experience.
This is incredible. I love to see this, Kelly. You can join in with your friends. You can watch FNCS as well as practice a little bit. You get hyped up from seeing Arca, Rex, Epic Whale, from seeing the FNCS champions, get into a little bit of box fight action, get into a bit of practice. You can do everything you need to prepare yourself for the next FNCS.
Speaking of preparing, Panda, are you prepared? Are you ready? Okay, never mind, then that's fine, everyone. That is okay. But guys, again, we're here to talk about the schedule, so let's pull that up right now to see exactly where we are in Season 1 of the FNCS for Chapter 3. And of course, we already had Qualifier 1. That was 2 days ago on Friday. Right now, it's Sunday. That is where we're having Qualifier 2. This is the last chance for either the top 8 teams to automatically qualify into the finals or for teams to collect the much-needed series points to go forward into the semifinals. And you can see the semifinals is going to be happening the 25th through the 27th. That is a 3-day affair right there. And all of that leads up to the finals the following week here. And breaking down the format right now, we've already had 2 rounds either happening yesterday or today. The top 50 teams from round 2 are now going to be competing. And you can see it on the bottom left score. The top 8, or the bottom of the screen, the top 8 teams are going to be moving forward to the finals. That's going to be in week 3. But we also have the semifinals that's going to be happening next week, where the top 8 teams from each session are going to move forward to the finals, joining the 16 teams from the qualifiers. But Takata, to be able to even make it into the semifinals or finals, they're going to have to earn some points.
Oh, they're going to have to earn a lot of points, Kelly. If we take a look here at the format, it is 32 points for that victory royale. But be careful, it's a different elimination point format here for round 3 compared to the first and second qualifying rounds. It is 3 points per elimination instead of 1. So if you get 11 eliminations, that's equivalent to a victory royale. Being able to play for that late game and get those placement points alongside a good amount of eliminations is what is going to get you qualified to those grand finals.
And we saw that just 2 days ago, Takata. We saw a team not just get 32 points for the VR, but also grab a double-digit elimination game and be able to essentially get 2 VRs in 1 game. But Panda, there are a ton of great teams that are going to be competing today.
Absolutely. And at the top of the list there, you already know Arkham and Epic Whale, they've made it on They struggled a little bit in qualifier 1, but here in qualifier 2, they have made it to the final round here, and this is their opportunity to qualify for the finals. Now, there are a lot of talented players here, though, so it's not going to be an easy task for them to qualify. You see people like Chris, Wavy, you got Chicken Kaizen, you got Krizix and Jelty. So many top-tier talent members here from the West Coast competing here in round number 2. So this is not going to be a cakewalk for any team on the board.
Not at all. Just like you said, we have Chris and Shelty. There are quite a few teams that are making a comeback from qualifying in the first qualifier and now qualifying again in the second qualifier. Here on the second page, you can see Frappi, Nate, Punisher, and Lanchuk, a duo I'm very excited to see how they perform. They've been competing from skirmishes to the World Cup duos, and now here in Chapter 3 of NCS, I mean, it's looking good.
I mean, we also saw Clay's favorite team there, E-Girl Obama, and I know that they're going to be doing so well, so I can't wait to see how they're going to be competing in today's competition. And there are honestly just so many teams, so many players that we can talk about, especially here in the region of NA West. But there is a particular player that we decided to get a little bit more information from, and that player goes by the name of Wheels. Let's see what he had to say.
What's going on, Fortnite fam? It's your boy, Life of Panda, back again here. And joining me today in the lobby is none other than Wheels. What's going on, Wheels?
Not much. How you doing?
Are you excited about what's coming up here?
This season has been going good for me and my duo partner so far, so I'm actually really excited to see how we can do in MNCS.
So tell us a little bit more about you. Tell us about some things that you like to do in your spare time, or just tell us that you love Fortnite. Whatever speaks to you here.
In my spare time, I usually like to exercise or hang out with friends. But I usually spend most of my time of my day practicing 8 hours a day, either practicing scrimming, VOD reviewing, anything I can do to improve.
There's quite a bit, like you mentioned, there's scrimming,
Yeah.
VOD reviewing, etc.
Yeah,
It takes quite a bit to play at your level, so I totally understand that. What draws you to that battle royale genre?
Being the last survivor out of 100 is it's kind of like an overwhelming feeling. It's really accomplishing.
What's the personal goals for you in 2022?
It's always nice to see improvement. So anything like outplacing myself in the past would probably be my main goal.
Again, fresh chapter, fresh map, fresh loot pool. How are you going to use these new changes to your advantage to come out on top in FNCS?
When you practice and play arena, stuff like that, it actually gives you more of an advantage than other players who just go into scrims every day.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Diversifying the way that you practice is super important. Because if you scrim, you're only going to be understanding the players that you're going up against in those scrims. And a lot of times when you have to qualify for next rounds in FNCS, you're going up against players that you're not used to, and it's going to throw you off.
Exactly.
Sure. Final question, what's your favorite part about this season?
It's got to be the new map, the fresh new map, the new feeling of discovering new areas.
Going to be an answer to these questions. Where do people find you?
I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/wheels, and my Twitter is wheels960.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much, Wheels, for joining.
Panda, what was it like to talk to Wheels there? I mean, obviously we got the interview, but I'm sure it was really cool to get some in-depth information from one of the players.
Absolutely, and Wheels is very, very confident going into today. I actually had the opportunity to talk to his duo as well, Batman Puka. Both of them have a really, really solid game plan going into this. They didn't quite execute on that game plan there in Qualifier 1, but in Qualifier 2, they've made it here, and I think they're going to do pretty well.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think they're going to do well. And we're about to talk about one team that I think everyone expects to do well, but for some reason we didn't see them in Qualifier 1. Of course, I'm talking about Arkham and Epic Whale Takata.
I mean, there's so much I can say about this duo. Arkham and Epic Whale go back to World Cup, to the skirmishes, to the early tournaments of Fortnite, and they're still dominating today. Unfortunately, we did not see them in Qualifier 1, like Kelly mentioned, but now I think that's going to motivate them even more here in Qualifier 2, dropping at the Coney Crossroads. It's a very central location, so having a lot of options to choose where they want to rotate, and also have to be a bit careful of third parties since there'll be a lot of duos rotating through that POI.
Panda, I really want to know, though, your thoughts on Arkham and Epic Whale and why they didn't actually qualify in the first qualifier and what changes did they make to be able to make sure that they came here?
Well, I think it boils down to spending that extra time to understand the format going into the qualifiers, right? And I think a lot of the veteran players just automatically assumed that they knew what they were going to be doing going into it, so they just kind of slightly prepped for it and then went in. However, the teams that truly practiced and prepped with this format in mind were the ones that were successful, and that's why we saw a lot of big names from NA West not make it to qualifier 1, and a lot even still struggled to get to qualifier 2. So it's going to be a unique situation for sure for these players, but I'm excited to see that they can come back from that adversity that they faced their qualifier 1. It's their opportunity to come back here and qualifier 2 and show why they deserve to be here.
Yeah, we actually, during qualifier 1, had our analytical team send us a list of all of the top performing teams from Chapter 2 who didn't make it into qualifier 1, and it was something like 40 teams, a ridiculous list. So it is, the first season of the chapter, and between a new map, a new item set, there is a lot of changes that need to be made. And one of the changes that we're going to be seeing is Landjock and Punisher. Obviously, with trios going down to duos, a lot of changes are going to be happening, Panda, but Landjock and Punisher, I'm really excited for this team right here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you here. I think Takada's even more excited than you and I, but I think this team is very, very special, right? We've seen them time and time again, a veteran duo in the space, stepping up to the plate and showing that they still got it here in Chapter 3. And not only am I excited to see what they can do here in these games, I'm also excited to see what their game plan is from that drop, because you saw where that was, right? That's not the easiest drop to kind of manage and go around, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do from that spot, making sure that they get those surge tags early and so on.
Takada, what are your thoughts on this team right here?
I mean, I'm feeling confident for them. That drop where they are by the windmill south of Greasy has 2 Spider-Man web shooter spots, so it looks like they want to play the Spider-Man strategy going into this. We also know that Landjock and Punisher played together as a duo in the Fortnite World Cup, so they've got that synergy. Kind of reminds me of like a Benji Savage duo from Europe, but here on NA West.
Well, let's hope that they do as well as Benji and Savage did, because I think they got second place out of Europe today, so it'll be exciting to see if they do that well. But the last team that we're going to be focusing on right now, we already had a little interview with Wheels, but Batman, Booga, and Wheels, obviously, Panda, we've talked about Batman, Booga so much, just from the name alone, but over the last chapter, saw Batman, Booga slowly climb up the leaderboard every season.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, another team that they've had skills, right? Obviously, Wheels, another player that's done a lot within his career, but Batman Booga, one of those names that when we first saw it, obviously we chuckled, we laughed, we love the name, right? But as a player, they have continued to just improve season over season, and they assured me, like I said before, that this is their season.
Well, I'm excited to see if Season 1 of Chapter 3 is going to be their season, and obviously we want to know everything we can about all of our players in NA West. So that's why we asked them some questions in this video, Ask a Pro.
How did you become a pro, and what advice would you give to those trying to become a pro player themselves?
Hopping into Scrim Discord and being able to see your improvement and going against some of the best will help you improve.
The 2 most important things you gotta remember are just confidence and experience.
You have to see what you're doing wrong and be honest to yourself about it.
Don't work on everything. Like, don't be a jack of all trades, basically. Just work on what your strength is.
Yeah, practice routine, making sure that it's effective, your improvement, you're seeing improvement in your placements.
The best advice I can give you is to learn from the already established pro players. So you watch their videos, you can learn a lot.
I'm absolutely cracked and creative, but I can't seem to replicate it in real games. I know some of the part has to do with my nerds, but any recommendations on how to get over this hump? Hopping creative, and then make sure that you do also play in arena before tournaments, so you can get the even balance of the 2.
A lot of times when I'm playing creative, I'll switch my server to East, which puts me on like 60 to 80 ping. That way when I go into game, and I'm on my normal like 25 ping, it'll feel a lot better.
Experience is probably your number 1 factor in not getting nervous. Honestly, saying like a lot of creative stuff I don't use like 90% of them in game.
I think you probably need to slow down. I'm assuming like a lot of creative players are really fast. They have really fast mechanics, but in real games, I don't think you need keep that. I think you should know when to remove the skills.
The best way to get rid of these nerves is just get a lot of practice. Does any pro have aspirations to join the broadcast team? I am a pro that could definitely see myself on the broadcast team in the future, and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to Fortnite, so
It would be nice to see former pros in the broadcast team and be able to share their knowledge as a broadcast team.
Yeah, Takata is on the broadcast now.
Joining the broadcast team would be really awesome. It'd definitely be a cool experience, especially since like a lot of the pros like know so much about the game. They can probably add that extra insight.
when I'm older and I'm not, able to compete as well as I used to be, I would, like to maybe get into a job like that. That would be a really cool job to have after competitive.
Yeah, Takata, that would be a pretty cool job to have here. And as our residential pro, you made it to the grand finals during the last season of Chapter 3. I have to ask you as well, being the pro here, what kind of tips and hints can you give a lot of the people that are watching right now on Twitch or YouTube about becoming a pro and hoping to see themselves on the FNCS?
I mean, a lot of the players and pros we just saw nailed it. To be honest, the first thing I would do is start stepping it up and getting into those scrim Discord, those servers where you can practice more, you can improve your skills, improve your game sense, and also just watch pros, watch the FNCS, watch this broadcast, but think more about what's going on, what these players are doing, how they're using their items they have, the materials they have to the maximum utility, and just kind of think about it more and adapt to that, bring it into your own play style, and see what you can do.
And Panda, I also have a similar question from the videos that you joined the FNCS team kind of halfway through the chapter last year. What was that like for you? I know that you started with third-party events, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've had some pretty awesome opportunities leading up to this moment and leading up to that moment last summer where I was able to join the broadcast, but it's definitely different, right? Obviously, in my focus, right, it had always been as like a player, not only as a player to play through competitive events, but also to play just casually. I really enjoyed the game of Fortnite, so being able to step into a spotlight like this, it gives me the opportunity, I should say, to showcase and spotlight my knowledge of the game in a unique way.
Well, I'm glad that you brought up Spotlight because now it is time for us to spotlight some of our favorites that we're going to be seeing competing today. And although obviously we're going to be talking a lot about Arkham and Epic Whale throughout the next 6 games, I actually want to talk about the number 1 team coming out of round 2, Salty and Crumior, I think I'm saying that correctly, who were able to, in just 7 games, beat out Arkham and Epic's 10 games. So, Panda, what are your thoughts on that team?
I mean, look, anybody that can go toe-to-toe with Arkham and Epic Whale obviously are a team that we need to pay close attention to. On top of that, like you mentioned, they did more with less. Arkham, Epic Whale, they played out their entire 10 games there in that first, second round, I should say. So it's not a great look for them. However, going into this is where they shine. When they're in that single lobby format, when they're going up against players where they kind of have some idea of who's around them, where to rotate, and how to get those surge tags against certain players, it's definitely going to be a different format for them. However, again, they struggled to get to this point. This could be the season that we continue to see that decline of Arkham and Epic Whale. However, obviously, the community is definitely rooting for them too.
Yeah, I'd like to compare these two teams right now because Salty's team never placed below 10th place, but also never grabbed a double-digit elimination, whereas Arkham and Epic Whale had a bit of a different story, Takata.
They did have a different story, Kelly, because they were able to secure a victory royale, but it wasn't a regular victory royale. It was a 28 elimination victory royale in the round 2. Now, I mean, if they're able to do that in one of these matches today, in round 3, I'll be very impressed. That would be almost enough points to qualify instantly, but obviously it's a lot more difficult. You're playing against the top of your region in these round 3 of the qualifiers, so it's a lot more difficult to do.
If they get a 20 bomb, I will lose my mind. But everyone, we have to talk about predictions. Who we think is going to be on the top of the leaderboard after the 6 games are done. And I don't think it's much of a surprise. Energy and 100 Thieves, Epic Whale, and Arkham, respectively, is going to be my pick. But Panda, your pick, I think, isn't much of a surprise either.
All right, look, like I talked about before, I had some insight, got to interview these guys, and both of them just confident in their abilities. And again, leading up to this moment, they've been growing, right? They've been improving season over season, and now them together here in Chapter 3, Season 1, they are guaranteeing this is going to be their season to take over. So I'm confident in what they said. That is why they are my prediction for qualifier 2.
Oh, and you know I had to go with Landjuck and Punisher. I've known these players for a long time now, and what I know is when they put the hours in, when they get their grind on, they do not take it easy. They've been practicing a lot this season, and now how we're seeing them in the round 3 of the qualifier 2, I'm sure that they're going to play for that consistency. We'll see them a lot of the top 10. Maybe not like Arkham did in the round 2 getting 28 eliminations, but they'll definitely be in that late game, and they're going to do it consistently.
And as you can see, Sundown, typically from North American East during this chapter, is actually going to be joining us today, taking over Jacob. So thank you, Sundown. It's so good to have you back. I mean, we always had him on the NA West last chapter, so it feels like the old times. But he's going to be going with the team that I just mentioned that came out in first place in round 2. That's Courier and Salty there. And Clay Staling, following my suit, of course. This is not, he wouldn't pick this team if it wasn't for, oh no, he wouldn't pick this team. But it's Epic Whale with the 6X there. I love to see it. Every chapter he wins, or every season he wins, he loves to add another number there. And of course, Arkham, guys, those are the 5 predictions that we have. Maybe you guys have a different prediction, but make sure, stay tuned, everyone, because we have 6 insane games to decide which 8 teams are going to move all the way to the finals automatically. And then, of course, which teams are going to gather those much-needed series points to make it into the semifinals. Because once today's done, there is no more qualifiers. This is it. Everyone, thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Analyst Desk. We're going to be seeing you guys after Game 1. But for right now, I say it's time to toss it to our casters.
Thank you so much, Kelly, Panda, and Tokado. What is up, Fortnite fam? My name's Sundown, joined by Clay Snelling to call all the action here over in NA West. We'll have 6 matches to see who will end up into that top 8. And Clay, how you doing today?
I am excited. I was over on the analyst desk yesterday. Excited to be back here and with you, the OG duo, back at it again. I'm excited. There's a lot of contestation happening here, especially for the duo that I picked. They are contested right off the spawn. I'm excited to see what happens, how they deal with it. And I know the other sets we're talking about what happened round 1. Arkham, Epic Whale weren't there. I mean, come on.
Chat, I'll be back.
We know that they always mess around with that first qualifier and then come through. And when they need to qualify, they do and don't qualify. So I'm excited to see how they do.
Come on, we're talking about the team who would intentionally disband their trio so that they could just get a little bit of extra practice in the qualifiers. I think they're only super concerned about where the money is in that ultimate final. But one thing I did want to elaborate on a little bit, we heard Kelly in the desk talk about my pick on that and Assault Courier and Ignite Salty. One of my big reasons for picking them, yes, they had an incredibly consistent performance, averaging just under a 5th place average placement and a decent amount of elims in that second round. But my big reason is Courier is a tank. Dude played incredibly well when you watched him at Mr. Bowl 3. He played with Nick Mertz and Mike Evans, and there was literally at one point where Wade Puck and Sancho were like, hey, go tilt it, and they're like, we're not listening to you, we're listening to Courier. He's the one who's making all the calls and all the plays. He did incredibly well. The way he ended up getting there was through the Community Cup on West. So seeing his rise and the fact that he got first place in the second round, I want to see him pop off.
And honestly, they could because they averaged just a little bit less elims than Arkham and Epic Whale did, but a better placement. And that's really good voting in to this round. And that's great because they did it in 3 less games as well. Right? They had 7 games, 178 points, which I believe was 26 points more than Arkham and Epic. That's really something right there coming out of that. So there's been a lot of momentum coming through. Obviously, we've got Jay Roses back here. We've got Aguilar, who's played a long time over here in West. And Landjuck and Punisher, I'm excited to see how they do. They are a little bit older of a duo, like Takata said, but they still got that footing under them.
Yeah, there's plenty of duos who'll be able to go through. I'm excited to see. I think Landjuck Punisher play.
Chat, I just saw a TikTok that said there's some really good map codes, so I can show them to you, and you can use them. Alright, chat, I'll put it in. Okay, so it is 1611 0113 8283. Should be peace control. Chat, just a warning, you might throw up at how bad my skills are. But, yes. Chat, there's nothing here. Oh my god. Sorry, Chad, I'll put in another one. The code is 9722 6555 0793. It is a chapter 31. Hang on, chat. I will be back. Alright, chat, I'm back. See what this map's all about. Chat, sound check. Let's go. Chat, what are all these lines for? Chat, let's do a short game on Madden. Oh, chat. Alright, we got a few yards now. Scary. That was not good. right there, chat. It was a 48-yard rush. Or not, 28-yard. Oh, let's go, chat. I didn't expect for us to get that. Let's go. Chat, let's go for the blitz. Oh my god, chat, we picked that right away. Let's hit the stick. Go left. Go left. I don't know. We almost made it there. Chat, I'm going for the run. Oh, no, it's a quicker. Let's go for the right stick. Let's go. Chat, I already think we have this one on the bag. Imagine we get another pick off first play. Oh, let's go. He lost yardage there. Let's go, chat. No. Let's go, chat. No. What was that throw by Lamar? Okay, don't complete. No. I can just hold him off until the end of the half and I'm fine. Let's go! It's what we needed. I was confused on what they're doing now. Let's go! Let's go! What a block last half. That was insane. What did my character just do? He turned me into Flash but cursed. My young man. Back here again. Let's go. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. Chat, that was insane. My defense almost let that guy get away. EA Sports, it's in the game. It's in the game. Oh my god, Chad, I let that guy get away. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. Lamar Jackson just got wrecked. No. Let's go. No. Let's go. No. Oof. I think this is going to be a touchdown. Yeah, that's it. Damn it. Alright, it's fine. Imagine I make this block again. Alright, that's fine. What the hell? What the hell did I just watch? Why do I keep running back? Oh, chat. My man just got himself yeeted. My got his ankle broken. You gotta see a doctor for that one. Hey, let's go. Let's go, chat. They can't stop us. We just that good. There's 57 seconds left, and now there's 32, and we still scored another. Chat, I'm gonna try to do that slow kick thing. Whatever that was not it. Now let's blitz. Oh my god, no way you got that. Let's go, boys. If I miss this one, then it's full. No way he got that.
That's Andrews. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
I left my man all alone.
Looking left side, Swift complete.
Dang, that was a hard hit. Let's go. Yeah, we just too good. Alright, Chad, I think I'm gonna end the stream for the night. I might stream tomorrow, but I will upload tomorrow, so goodbye.